So ARCA was pretty interesting this weekend. You're going to hear the comments from Drew Dollar after being involved in an incident with former teammate Corey Heim and also former team owner Billy Venturini. That's where this thing gets interesting, but let's listen to Drew.
Just racing incident really there, made a mistake that took us out of it. Yeah, I know what happened already. Yeah.
That was the most Chad line ever. Oh, I already know what happened. Just take us through the replay, Drew.
Just tough when someone's on your outside and you get loose. So obviously just a racing deal, a mistake. Hate that I ruined Corey's day and hate that I did that for the guys. Obviously it's a car capable of winning and I messed it up. But hate that happened with Corey. Obviously have a lot of respect for him. I'll talk to him, apologize. Have a lot of respect for him and he's a good race car driver, so I feel bad about that.
And obviously, Drew, I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong there. I'm sure he feels bad about it. He should, right? He caused a wrecked a guy battling for the lead in the ARCA race at Kansas, driving for KBM, former JGR operation, get moved over. There's Billy Venturini. You're going to hear his comments, but let's go ahead. Let's take a look at this crash first, because that's what you're really here for. You're here for me to break down the crash. 20 of Heim is going to really suck on the door of the 18, take a little air off the side. That's going to get the 18 loose. You see he's chasing it up the track, and it would appear that what he does, instead of getting out of the throttle, kind of conceding the position, tried to jump back in it to get the car pointed back the right way, wrecks into the 20. Obviously not what he wanted. I don't think it's what anyone wanted yet. But again, no malintent here. At the track, you see it there again, just gets a little loose, gonna come up the track. This is where you kind of have that decision. It's a split second. Drew's still a young driver too. I mean, it's nothing like, I get the haha Drew Dollar bad, but it's a mistake. It's a mistake. Some guys make more mistakes than others. That's okay. Here's Billy Venturini.
I know how David Gilliland feels. Like, Drew wrecks all your shit when he's driving for you, and then he wrecks it all when he's racing against you. So I can understand why he punched him in the eye over at Bristol last year.
And here's that incident he was talking about.
Just typical bonehead move by Drew. He's killed a couple of my cars here, and now he's killed one and wasn't even driving for it. I mean, just look at it. Just pure lack of talent. Great kid, does not need to be a race car driver.
Now, obviously, a lot of people really liked Billy Venturini's comments. I get it. It's cool. Again, it's fun. But Drew Dollar going on Twitter today, talk about a
pure lack of talent.
I guess it took this guy over 14 years to figure out he didn't need to be a race car driver. Interesting here, about 40 cars in these ARCA fields when Venturini was driving. It's real quick because we, don't cast stones if you live in a glass house or something. Here's Drew's stats. Throw them up on the board again. Drew raced in fields with about 20 cars in them, so, he's in good equipment too. But Billy Venturini coming back took you 2 days to come up with the reply. Who did you employ to give you this comeback? That was pretty good. I enjoyed that comment more than going after the kid after the race. It is what it is, right? We want this raw emotion in motorsports, and sometimes when you get that raw emotion, I think people say things that they don't necessarily need to say or want to say. Really, Billy kind of said the quiet part out loud is a good phrase I like to use a lot. But tell us what you think. I mean, Drew Dollar, I think we can all agree that he's probably in the wrong for the incident. At least he's the one that made the mistake. But tell me what you think below. Will this beef continue on? We'll just have to wait and see.